Hey everybody, it's Joe. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Saab Doctor. As you can tell, this is a little bit different of an episode because I'm not in the shop. I'm not using like a camcorder. I'm using my phone. You can hear my dog barking in the background. Yeah, I got a call. It's like 6:40 in the morning. My wife got stranded in the $500 Aero, so we're going to go and find out what happened and put the first Saab on a tow truck that I have ever owned. Stay tuned. Alright, going to need these trusty old 9MX. Guess for those of you that only follow my channel, since the video isn't done editing, you don't know that the 9.7 actually runs. And by the way, I can't make full sentences this morning because I have not had any caffeine. Might still have a few lights. We're just going to ignore that. But just an idea what that sounds like, and that's a cold start, obviously. So, all right, off to go rescue the Beater 9.3. Things you don't see a lot in Wisconsin in winter. I mean, it's December, and what is that, an old SEL? And it's got collector's plates. It looks like it's got the hard top on it. Oh, just a pretty car. I love Saabs, but one day I'm going to own one of those. I've always wanted to. And we were doing 70-ish because that's the speed limit. And now there's traffic and we're stopped. But I might be able to do some. Alright, so I know the car is coming up. Right shoulder blocked 1 mile ahead. Hopefully that's not my car on the right shoulder blocked. But it shouldn't be because pretty sure it's on the off-ramp. But, we're gonna find out. I was about to call my wife Mrs. Saab Doctor. That's super weird. But I think I got that from the Car Wizard. I don't know. I was listening to his stuff, and he always calls his wife Mrs. Car Wizard. So, yeah. My wife, Christy, got stranded. Oh, look, that's not it. I don't own a motorhome, but there's a broken down motorhome. Wonder if AAA's coming for that too. It's an old one. Supposedly it's about a mile up here on Moreland Road. So by the way, sorry for the shaky video. I am literally recording this from my phone with my phone in my hand, and yes, the other hand is on the steering wheel before anyone gets all weird. And yeah, I couldn't find my GoPro. I don't know where it is. I misplaced it. I think I just need to buy another one at some point. I had a Hero 3, but I think I just need to buy another one, and it's not like I was going to grab the camcorder for this. So alright, Moreland Road. This is supposedly where the car is. I still have to get the keys from the boss lady. Let's see. Oh, there she be. But hang on, I gotta take this call. Alright, and there it is. I need to run and grab the keys for it. I thought the battery was dead, but I guess it's not. Yeah, let me grab the keys from my wife and come back and see what's going on. Tow truck driver should be here in about 30 minutes. It's like 8:30 in the morning. All right. Okay, so the car is
right
there. Yep, can hardly see it. But we have to go down a ramp, off the freeway, back on the freeway to get to it. But AAA is dispatched and they should be there at 8:22. So we've got enough time for that. All right. So we're back, and we're waiting for the tow truck, but I popped the hood quick to see. Hard to see. The belt is there, but yep, that's not attached. So the belt is actually still in one piece, though, so I'm going to have to figure out why. I have a feeling that the power steering pump stopped working, because it was making a whining noise for a while, and then, well, I figured that was the transmission, because this thing's got a bad trans. But, kind of the interesting thing is that the, remember that overhead thing that said, you know, disabled vehicle in right lane? Well, it then said, when we were coming back, because I had to get on the freeway and get off, it then said, disabled vehicle on off-ramp, which is this. And up we go. I've never ridden a car up a ramp truck before. This is definitely interesting, and I'm not sure if you can see anything because I know I can't. Well, that was easy. And there she is. First Saab I've ever had to have towed. I said that's the first Saab I've ever had to have towed. So I need to take a video of it. I've been driving these things for 12 years. Yep, $500 Aero. Getting a tow. And here she comes. Okay, so the beater Aero is home. Let's try and figure out why it threw that belt. Hopefully it just needs a serpentine belt and it doesn't need like a power steering pump or something, because I know the power steering pump is whining a lot. So let's get the wheel off, let's pull the liner, and let's see what's going on. Alright, now that the wheel liner's out, you can see how gently that I threw that off to the side. It's pretty much broken anyways. We can take a look in there and see if one of the pulleys froze up or if something's loose or anything like that. Alright, let's get in here and take a look at this. I'm thinking the power steering pump is what problem was. I bet it don't turn. All right, let's, oh. That might be hard to see. That tensioner's not attached to anything. Can you see that? It's really hard to tell if you can or can't. Yeah, that tensioner pulley is not a part of the tensioner anymore. So, yeah, looks like it needs a tensioner. Oh, here's a piece of something. Not the tensioner. There shouldn't be any plastic on the tensioner. So, yeah. Take a look at the rest of the pulleys quick. AC compressor. Here's the power steering. Still turns. Still turns. Water pump turns. Alternator turns. Kind of hard to see, but yeah, okay. Well, it just broke a tensioner. Alright, so that's why the beater 9.3 Aero left my wife stranded. I'm gonna order up a tensioner for it. Gotta say this, joke's on you, Caleb. So Caleb was the guy that I got it from. He has my NG95 now. I told him, I'm in a group chat, and I was like, well, you just killed your own car. He said he was going to replace the tensioner before, and decided not to because the tensioner was fine. So, joke's on you, buddy. I'm gonna buy a fucking... Ooh. Joke's on you, Caleb. I'm gonna buy a tensioner for the car because they're like 50 bucks. I'm not gonna take a Saab off the road over 50 bucks. I thought it was a bigger problem at first. I thought something had went like maybe the power steering pump had seized up, or something that's going to be a pain to get to and a pretty big problem. Now the power steering pump is whining pretty bad, so I'm gonna need to look at that a little bit closer before I replace that tensioner. But we'll just see how that goes. Now, just to give everyone an idea as to how the next few episodes are going to go. So, this is kind of the Christmas special, so happy holidays, everybody. It was a Christmas miracle. We're saving the Beater 9.3 again. The next episode that comes out should be next week. It should be part 2 of the 97X series. I'm sorry it's been taking so long to get that one edited. I've just had so much stuff going on. I've been just super busy with work. My wife's opening a gym, so congratulations to her. That gym is open now, and we've put a lot of work into that. So it's her dream, it's her passion, and I'm really excited to see where it goes. And I've been trying to do some work on the 9.4X. 9.4X is finally getting a rear differential. I've obviously been recording that, so that'll be a video after the 9.7X video. Then after the 9.7X videos, there's going to be a couple videos on fixing things on 9.3s because our combi needs things like brakes. I need to rebuild the rear axles on it because it's cross-wheel drive. And need to do a couple other things that I'm going to record as well. Probably have a 9.4X front wheel bearing video in there. I'm trying to think of what else I've got. A couple other things. So that's kind of the next month or so is probably going to be mostly 9.3 and 9.4X related. Then I'm hoping to get to some 9,000 videos again. The biggest problem with the 9,000 project, long-term project, no push for it. However, I do want to get it done in 2020 because I would love to take it to Radwood in Michigan. That's kind of like one thing that I've had on my list of like my bucket list. And I want to get it done for 2019, but I never said it because I never thought it would get done, and it didn't. So anyways, that's kind of the idea and the progression of things right now and kind of where we're at. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and Saab on, folks.